Live. Okay, is it gonna go big?
I love this scrunchy color.
It's the one I got from Malia's house.
You got a cute color. I
What color
got
did you
gray.
get? Oh, well, gray's like, you can actually use that one.
Yeah.
I mean, I use this one anyway because I feel like I'm an 80s girl whenever I use it. But
I love it.
She cute, though.
I love it.
Unlike me right now. So Jennifer is on this really strict time block right now. And I'm thinking like, all right, I have time to finish my run and like at least brush my hair. And she's like, I only have until 10:30. I'm like, no. So here we are.
Look.
It's out of control. And by out of control, I mean pretty amazing.
Like,
she has.
It's the only way.
Only way.
It's the only way.
So now my hair looks like a fan and I look a little bit less.
It's cute.
A little bit more presentable, which is positive. So.
I'm here for it.
Yeah. So we have 15 minutes or less to get this done instead of the typical time. So here we go. I don't even have coffee, man. I am like,
ooh.
I know.
Do you want me to get one cracking for you?
Oh, no,
you get rolling?
No, it's okay. We only got 15 minutes.
I know,
appreciate
but you know, I can shout from back there.
I appreciate it though. Mm-hmm. All right. So what I was saying in comments is like this week presented an interesting shift. So I got some advice from my coach last week about how to do an open house, and we had a home that came on the market last week, and it was a beautiful home in a new construction neighborhood. We've already sold 2 in the community and coming soon status, multiple offers. This one also had offers in it, 2 offers in it whenever we were in coming soon status, but they didn't drop their contingencies, so we decided that we were going to move forward to the open market just to see what would happen.
I was wondering why they didn't.
Yeah, because it's like, well, whenever you know that this is what's happening in the market, well, let me tell you something. Yeah. We didn't have a single showing request. Not a single showing request from... Let's see, we went live on Thursday. We had 1 showing request on Friday, and they canceled. And then Saturday, Sunday, we did open houses. And then Monday, nothing.
Spring break?
Maybe. Was this last week spring break? Was that what happened?
Spotsy and somewhere else.
That had to be it, because nothing made any sense whatsoever.
But you know what? I'm surprised that because other states are on spring break also, I'm surprised they didn't bring buyers into the area.
Right, who were looking.
Yeah.
So during the first day during the open house, we only had 10 parties through, which is low for this market. We expected to have considerably more, but everybody who came through, positive feedback, the home is beautiful, and because we had the two offers above ask, in the incoming soon status, we already knew that the price was good.
Yeah.
But then for crickets, for nobody to show a home in a market where there's nothing, literally nothing on the market, it really messed me up. I was talking to Dale, I'm like, what's going on? Now, since then, and this all makes sense now with the spring break. Thank you for talking through this with me, because yesterday we get 2 beautiful offers yesterday, both well above where we needed them to be. So we actually ratified one this morning. It's in the inbox. We're doing the home inspection today. All that stuff is great. So yay, sellers are still very happy.
Good.
But all of a sudden, yesterday, and I'm like, is this the law of attraction happening again? Where it's like we get the 2 offers, then all of a sudden,
everybody in the wants it.
Literally back to back to back to back, 5 showings back to back, 5 showing requests back to back. And so then he calls me and was like, all right, well, I don't even want to do this. Like, I don't want to keep showing the home. I don't want to, let's just go ahead and wrap it up. So
good.
Yeah, man, like absolutely crazy. I'm like, where the hell were you guys 5 days ago whenever, and when this thing was in coming soon status, because we were coming soon for 21 days. During coming soon status, I got a phone call or 2 every single day. When's it going to come live? Can you just put it live so we can go see it? I'm like, no, we're not allowing showings. That's illegal. I'm not going to put my license on the line for you, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
I don't know you like that.
I did.
Right, and even if I did, no.
Way more to me than your buyer getting this house.
For sure. So it was such a weird situation, just because like we've listed so many homes this year and sold things completely sight unseen.
Yeah.
And I had so much opportunity beforehand, and then crickets as soon as we hit the market. I'm like, does this mean that it's a shifting market? I don't know.
It's too early to say.
It is too early to say.
Like a week or 2 of seeing things kind of different, but it was also spring break. We also had beautiful weather this weekend, so maybe people actually just want to go and do something.
Real estate being dependent on the weather market is so strange. Like, I mean, it makes sense because people get it in their, on a Sunday afternoon, you want to go for a drive, and so then you start popping into open houses and stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What did I just get?
We'll
oh,
see,
she's so cute. I just Pella stalked you, haha, and tried to high five. Not sure if it worked. Oh, Carrie, I love you. I saw you working out at the same time I did.
Carrie.
Yeah. She just texted me. She's like, I just Pella stalked you. I love it.
That's hilarious.
Okay. So, and in other news, like Peloton. If you guys were looking at my story, I wanted to set it on fire, 100% set it on fire whenever all this stuff went bad. But I just had the best workout of my life, and I am yesterday I did 3 of them. I did stuff on there, and it's like, and you get to, there's such a cool community. Like I'm a part of a community called the Peloton Runners or something like that, or Peloton Realtors. It's Peloton Realtors.
Oh my God, I love.
Yeah, so from all over the country, there's like 300 of us in this thing, so you can see whenever they're working out, and you can join classes together. It's like an Xbox, but for working out all over the country. It's so cool, Peloton Queen.
So cool.
Y'all about to see me turn into a real runner. I've always said that I couldn't run because I had asthma growing up, and I don't think that's true. I don't think I had the correct form, because they're coaching, like as you're coaching you, like yesterday I was on with Bex, and she was like telling you how to run and how to then like putting up your feet and putting back your feet and like running you through all these circuits to teach you actually how to run. And then sure enough, by the time that we're done with that, like I'm running at a solid like 6-7 pace, and it was like living my best life.
The breath through it.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah. I used to hold my breath when I would run. Well, I wouldn't hold my breath. I keep my mouth shut and try and breathe through my nose, and I'm like,
I can't breathe.
I can't do that. So I'm like, into the nose, out through the mouth.
Yeah, I still hold my breath whenever I lift weights. That's something that Q always gets on to me about, because she's like, breathe. When I was doing CrossFit, they were doing the same thing. Breathe, just breathe.
Yeah, your muscles will stop.
I know. But Jen's had a cool ass week too, so enough about me. We've got 10 minutes, go.
Well, it's so weird because now we do this on Wednesdays, so it's like the recap doesn't start on Monday, right?
Oh, true story.
So I guess I'll go back to last week. So last Thursday, was it last Thursday that I took my 24-minute power nap? I think I did. I was ready to shut down. And I finished my posing session after like a day of being on the go. I finished my posing session and I was like, we doing it. Set my alarm for 20 minutes. 23 minutes.
That's 23 minutes. Not
the second I put my head down, out like a light, that alarm went off. I woke up, I was ready. So that was a glorious moment. Friday was just like a full office day and prep for the weekend with the listing appointment, buyer consult, buyer showings. Saturday I learned that 95 South sucks.
Yeah, traffic is back, by the way, for those of you in the DMV. Like, it's full on back.
Oh, it's back, baby. Like,
with a vengeance.
A 42-minute drive took me an hour and 20. An hour and 20 minutes.
Ew.
Crazy. So that was fun, but secured a listing, a new buyer, and found a house for another buyer. So
that's
that was
exciting. Very exciting.
Yeah.
How was your, okay, so the secured a house for the other buyer, was that that was the one that you got under contract currently? So, okay. She had an off-market opportunity with this one, so it was, I was going to say, how was your experience with trying to, like, compete? But you didn't have to.
No, totally off-market.
Who you work with matters.
Yeah.
Find an off-market opportunity for your folks. I mean, like, whenever we sit here, like, and you could be with another realtor. You just got to be texting everybody you know that does business in that area, and they, a lot of times, can help. They come through. And also, good morning, Justin. Morning. And good morning, Gary.
Good morning.
And what he's seeing right now, Peloton Glow, you're adorable. It is a
Pelly Glow.
I don't know if it's a glow or not, other than like, I'm red and I need oxygen.
It's called a Pelly Glow. Glow. I like it.
I like it.
Then what happened on Sunday? There was something festive on Sunday, but I don't remember before and after my day of working out with Sundays with Sean.
Hi, Vicky.
Morning, Vicky.
I was going to say something festive happened, like real estate related?
Yeah. I don't remember what it was, though. Well, it was real estate in the morning, and then every other week, I do what's called Sundays with Sean, which is my posing coach. So I go to the shop in Manassas, and
I thought this was in Loudoun County the entire time.
So there's two of the shops. So she does her seminars at her, like, biweekly seminars in Manassas. The shop in Ashburn, that convention center of a gym, they do, like, big mega events there.
Cool.
Yeah, super dope. But yeah, so I did a little real estate before that. And then got my suit.
It's beautiful. It's like this pretty cobalt blue color. She looks like a queen.
My
blue
coach calls it Blue Flame.
Blue Flame.
And then Suzanne's suit's purple, so we're calling her Purple Rain.
Oh, so she's not using the pink one again? Good.
She ordered one.
That's good.
Yeah, so she's gonna look really pretty.
Aww.
But yeah, so that was fun. And then Monday, okay, so now we're in this week. Monday was ratification of 2 contracts. And crazy, it's like my former dance fam, they're all coming out of the woodworks to buy houses right now.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so actually my homegirl Maria, who I taught with at Dance Sensations, she hit me up and she was like, I'm ready to put my big girl panties on.
Good for you, panties.
Let's go, sis. So we're super excited. She's already done the loan apps and we're going to rock and roll.
Yeah. What's her price point? Where's she looking?
She's going to be in DC, actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we are I actually don't really know the final price point because I had to do the loan app while I was off. And so we got to figure out what down payment she wants to do and all that stuff. Yeah, she's putting money down.
Condo. We have a beautiful condo on 12th Street. Face.
I was imagining it. Well, I'm not. I mean, I'm going to be doing this with her.
Right.
But,
yeah, I know.
It's going to be with Franklin actually because it's accessibility to the city.
Yeah, for sure.
And in this market, like you need to be
you
able
need to be
get
there. Yeah, and Franklin is phenomenal too. So
oh my gosh,
I'm
he
excited.
treats his clients like gold
For sure.
I mean, everybody on the team does.
Franklin is the one that has a beautiful condo that is staged. That is currently that currently needs a friend.
Yeah,
needs an owner,
I mean we'll talk
needs
through
a love.
We'll see if that works for her. But yeah, so that's super exciting. And then yesterday, my off day, woke up, did cardio early in the morning with Drew, and then we did a 15-minute coffee, and then I literally worked on the entire drive down to Richmond.
Ew.
Did my workout, hit a wall because I was functioning off of 4 hours of sleep because I was up until 3 a.m. working Monday/Tuesday morning, and then my alarm went off at, 2:30, and my alarm went off at 6:30. That was great. And then worked on the drive back with calls and stuff like that and setting up successful things for this week. So it's been eventful. This time blocking has been a saving grace. Yeah. Literally a saving grace.
She's killing it right now. So clearly time blocking is the...
Funny. They tell you the things that work.
Right. 5 years ago, we've been sitting in classes that tell us, like, well, in order to be, to actually have a life and be, like, producing Realtor, what Franklin's saying, there are three agents running! Congratulations, Franklin. That's awesome.
So I guess Maria can't have it.
Let's see here. What did he say? We're planning for on 12th Street. Yeah.
Oh, we keep saying T, don't we?
No, I said 12.
Oh, okay. I keep saying T.
It's not 12th in you.
But that's like the unit number. It's like T.
T, yeah. Terrace level.
Terrace level.
Well, that's exciting. So
anyway, talk to me about your week.
Week was good. I mean, so Kendra, our newest agent, who we'll introduce her next time she comes in here. Well, Kendra, you need to come in here on Wednesday so we can actually introduce you. Anyway, so she is buying a condo, so she ratified.
Is she ratified?
Yeah, we entered the home section this morning. Yeah, that's where I was this morning and why my workout got on a little late. But yeah, so she's over in our neighborhood in a beautiful unit. So that's very exciting. Home inspection went pretty well.
Is she east or view?
East.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, she's
Good for her.
I know, she's excited. We're excited. I'm even more excited because I'm in love with her mother. So I'm like,
last week.
Yeah, she's like literally the best. Except for Denise, obviously. Denise also has my heart, but her mother also has pretty phenomenal. I love moms. Great moms are awesome.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, my mom is awesome. Everybody's moms are awesome.
We love the mommies.
Yeah, we love the mommies. Anyway, so we did the home inspection yesterday for Courtney and Adam down in Spotsylvania County, which home inspector broke the garage. I know, it was wild. So whenever you're doing a home inspection, they usually test the tensioner, and it's supposed to be set to a 14-pound tension. The poor inspector, he did it, but then he kept his hands there a little bit too long, and so the garage door crushed and the bracket popped out. So he called me last night and he was like, yeah, we got it taken care of. The folks are coming out there, but it made it even more awkward because the homeowner was there during the entire time. And so like I watched this whole thing happen. I'm like, oh no. What is going to happen on this? Like it was.
That could be weird.
It was weird because, and the guy was like, the homeowner's prior FBI and a prior ranger, and like, so he's a super badass. And I'm like,
boy,
we're going to die today. And we're out in the country. Like so let me just tell you about this. We walked up to this home inspection. He was talking about the guys he's like, yeah, on Sunday morning, because out in the country guys, country. And he's like, yeah, on Sunday mornings, you hear the guys with the ARs over here, they're during hunting season because they're like doing all of their, whatever it is they do with their guns to like get all the metrics right and shooting with the scopes and all this other stuff. But yeah, during the season, he's like, yeah, there's all these trails back there, you see deer, this is where everybody goes back there, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like,
how many acres does the house sit on?
It's only sitting on 5, but it's in the woods. Yeah, so it's like, but everybody's stuff out there is on like 5 to 10 acres, and it's. I mean, it's on the way to Lake Anna, so you like.
Okay.
Yeah, it took me an hour and 10 to get there yesterday.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, that whole thing happened. Broke the tensioner or broke the door. I'm like, man, I've done that before. I had to replace the garage door before. I think he's only gonna have to replace the 2 panels. So.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So that was yesterday. We were out, and then like negotiating with the contracts and everything. So also fun fact, that house I was talking about in the beginning of the call. Around the beginning of the whatever this is, the video, So law of attraction, right? We have the 2 offers in hand. We're getting ready to ratify. I get a phone call from an agent that I know. And she's like, all right, well, can we see it? Is there time to write? And I was like, well, I haven't sent the contract back yet. So, I mean, you basically got an hour if you talk to your folks. So she ran over there, saw the house real quick, did a virtual tour, wrote the offer that was supposed to be a great offer and a little bit better than the ones we already had in our hands. And so, but then her client wouldn't sign it. Like, it was the strangest thing in the world. And so she reached back out to me and was like, I don't want you to lose the one that you have in your hand, so go ahead and move forward. And, like, my client has to learn this is the second time she's done that. So, guys, if you're working with buyers in this market, be super, you got to learn their motivation and see what's actually going on, because you can't waste your time out here, and they can't waste theirs. Otherwise, they're not going to get the house unless it was on spring break, and then apparently nobody wants to see a house on spring break. Yeah, so.
How are you going to have your agent go through all that and then you just don't sign?
Yeah. I don't know, man. Out of control.
Crazy. That's like, I always, like, even after showings, like, I need to get feedback from my buyers right away. Like, if we're not writing on any of these houses, what's your feedback?
What is your feedback?
Yes, to provide that to the listing agent and their seller out of respect, but, also to alter our search as we keep going forward, because we just can't go out opening doors. Like,
right. Well, number one, it's unethical to just go out there and open doors for people. We, as real estate agents, are not glorified door openers.
No.
We are actually professionals, guys.
Yeah, the job is to get you a home that you'll love.
For sure. For sure.
Not just go look at stuff for funsies.
Yeah. And I was talking to Carl this morning about how their industry is starting to pivot. So because so many people are, like, avoiding home inspections right now and they're not doing them at all, they're just not, people aren't out there doing home inspections. They've started developing things like they'll inspect, like, the HVAC, and, like, you can pick which ones that you want. Yeah, so for for each major item in the house that you want inspected, is a $50 with a minimum of $200.
Super smart.
Yeah, super smart. So it still allows you, because he was telling me horror stories today where there was something that he did where an agent got sued because she was going out with a buyer. They had already lost 3 houses. They had come back and were so upset and were just like, all right, we're not going to do a home inspection at all. But the agent, who is very smart, and also agents out there, if your clients are not going to do a home inspection, you need to have them sign a waiver or an addendum or something saying, I told you to do this and you said no. Yeah. And the reason why is because as soon as she found out she bought the house, she found out the furnace wasn't working, the roof had a leak in it, the foundation, the foundation was literally cracked, a $45,000 charge. She spent $75,000 over asking price for it and had over $200,000 worth of damage to this house. It was a $1 million house on my client. And so whenever this happened, she came back and tried to sue her agent for $70,000.
Wow.
Yep, for damages for what she felt to be her portion of this. She also sued the home inspector, or not the home inspector. She was suing the homeowner, She was also suing the homeowner.
Wow.
Because also in the state of Virginia, you have to, if you know things are wrong, you have to declare them, but
well, now she's got to go through the rigmarole proving that
she actually knew, and you can't ever prove that.
Right.
Anyways, and so that was horror story number 1. So make sure that, like, you agent, make sure that if your buyers are not doing that, make sure you get them to sign something saying that I said I wasn't going to do this, or like I told you to do it. And then the second thing being, another one, same thing happened. Major issues in the house whenever they got there. Bad roofs, bad plumbing, bad everything. And because you basically waived all your life and went ahead and, like, you're making assumptions that people are doing the right thing. Right. And right now, they know that they don't have to. Yeah. And that's a conversation that we have to have as listing agents too. It's like, normally you would be able to, in a normal market, I would say that you need to make sure all these walls are painted and you need to change this light fixture and do all of that stuff. But in this market, sis, you don't have to. Yeah. Now, do you want to make sure that everything is, like, good so you don't have to go back on the market and become stigmatized? Absolutely. Right. But, yeah. Anyway, so that's this week. Yeah, so that's this week in real estate. Jen's looking at her computer going, I got to go.
No, I just started to, while you were, I'm listening. I just started to pull up my my first file, that's all. Yeah. So it's prepped and ready.
When Andrew say, yikes, he told me that story too. Crazy. Yeah. I mean, it's out of control, man.
That's frightening.
Very. Anyway, fam, we love you. Thank you for sitting with us today.
What was your week highlight?
Oh, shit. Girl, I was trying to respect your time.
Yeah, well, I'll tell my week highlight while you work on your week highlight.
Well, I know what my week highlight was already. Oh. Getting that damn Peloton yesterday.
Yes! belly.
Very exciting stuff.
Mine was yesterday too, and it was going to bed at 9 p.m. Waking up 3 pounds lighter today.
Oh, that's awesome.
Coach was like, Jen, if you go to sleep tonight, I promise you're going to wake up lighter. I was like, yeah, whatever.
You did.
Got on that scale, that thing's at 155. I said, what?
Wait, 155. That means you've lost 70 pounds in the last, like...
No, not 70.
No, I know at some point in your life you were at like 220.
No, 205.
That was your highest, was 205? Either way, that's still 50 pounds, sis. That's a lot.
Yeah. That's 50 pounds.
That's 50 pounds.
That's a large dog.
That's a large dog. Well, we found out yesterday that Roxy weighs 55, so you lost to Roxy.
Oh, I lost
You lost to Roxy. Poor baby.
Oh, I lost to Roxy. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That also goes with my learning moment, the importance of sleep. And then my favorite lunch. So because Coach knows I love peanut butter, love it. But we got to continue to cut fats as needed. PB2 powder is my jam right now.
I want to try this. I would like for you to let me try this.
It's really good. I mean, I say that, but I also put water in all of my meals, so it waters them down. But I also get more water intake, and it turns into soup, so it keeps me warm. I don't want to talk about it.
I wondered why your eggs, like her eggs, literally it looked like they're sitting in water. I'm like, did you not cook them all the way? I was very confused. It's water.
I put water in pretty much every meal right now. One, to keep me warm, and two, just to get more water in, because I'm on 1.5 gallons this week. So
Gotcha. Well, that
I think
makes
it's
sense.
gallon and a half or 2 gallon and a half.
The texture sounds terrible. Dang girl, you go, says Angie.
Dang girl, thanks, boo. But yeah, the PB2 powder. So 2 tablespoons of the powder, and then you're supposed to put 1.5 tablespoons of water, but you can like alter that and like make it a little creamier or a little thicker or whatever you want. So I'm playing around with like the textures that I like, but I like it.
She said, I like it.
I like it a lot. It'd be good in like you said the other day, a shake.
Yeah. My favorite anything is yesterday I had a milkshake for the first time. My body does not react to milk very well, but I was not feeling very well and I decided to treat myself. Yeah, I got over at All About Burger. They have really good milkshakes, says Josh. So I got a chocolate. Yeah, I got a chocolate peanut butter milkshake and literally licked it clean.
Oh,
so.
God.
I
don't do milk, so,
Yeah, it was
for me, that sounds horrendous.
Pretty spectacular, but that will be my BS food item for the week.
And then learning moment?
Learning moment. Okay, so my learning moment is I recognize what was about to happen whenever that door was about to be crushed, and I should have told the home inspector to move your hands, bro. Like, this is about to go badly. And I didn't. I just watched it happen. I'm like, oh, it's breaking. Oh, no.
It's happening.
So whenever you have a gut feeling about something, speak up. That would be my learning moment. What about yours?
Funny. The importance of sleep.
Oh, the importance of sleep.
Yeah.
Oh,
you literally teach people how to treat you. I am so blessed right now and so lucky with the clients that I work with. They respect my Tuesday like nobody's business. Now, given I was still working before and after like my workout time, each and every one of them that I talked to, they were like, "Go enjoy your day off. Go enjoy your day off.
That's awesome.
Go enjoy your day off." So thank you. I'm super lucky.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah. I wish I had that. I was in the middle of a run, and they knew I was in the middle of the run, and I kept getting phone calls back to back to back to back to back.
Well, that's the thing too. Another learning moment, right?
Turn your phone off.
No, well, yes, that's a thing. But, what was I going to say? Oh, people reach out to you when it's convenient to them. Like, that's their agenda. So you have to separate yourself from what they're doing in that moment and still respect yourself and your time. True. And then get back to it when you can. That's all.
It's true.
We're victim to these phones.
Yeah.
We need to not be.
It's
sometimes.
True.
Gotta take care of you.
Well, speaking of respecting people, Jen needs to respect her time block and get out of here. So if you're on Peloton, follow me. My leaderboard name is Nicole Canole, all one word. I would love to connect and run together. Anyways.
Yay!
Love you guys. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next Wednesday.
Uh-huh.